We await the start of a major redevelopment project on Allentown's east side. We are remembering the tenant who loomed large on the property for more than 100 years.
Tonight's History's Headlines has the story of the Allentown State Hospital. Follow the long driveway off Hanover Avenue on Allentown's east side, and you'll arrive at nothing. This used to be the site of the Allentown State Hospital. But demolition crews erased the sprawling campus as 2020 drew to a close. Down came the buildings, and with them, more than 100 years of history. The story of the state hospital begins around the year 1900. It was decided that the region was in need of a new institution to house those suffering from a variety of mental ailments.
They picked this farm, which had belonged to a prominent Allentonian named Robert Wright, and his son, J. Marshall Wright, and the two of them were deceased at that point. And so the property was available.
Back then, compassion was largely lacking in the treatment of mental illness.
They call them insane asylums. It sounds like a pejorative today to us, but that's what they call them.
The state legislature allotted money for the project, and it seemed as though things were moving along.
Now, 1904, they got the cornerstone laying. Everybody thought at that point, okay, now, finally, we're going to see the construction.
But by 1910, the project was at a standstill. Perhaps the problem was the architect, Philip H. Johnson. Although some question his credentials, he was able to score big contracts in Philadelphia thanks to his family connections. A state investigation found that the state hospital project was plagued by shoddy construction and wasteful spending. Finally, the hospital did open its doors in October of 1912.
It was billed as a homeopathic hospital for the insane. Homeopathy was a type of medicine that was learned in Germany in the early 19th century. It did not depend on medicines.
Treatment tactics changed over the years, of course, and in 2010, the state ordered the hospital closed, citing a reduction in need for such a large residential institution. Future plans for the site include housing, retail spaces, and medical buildings, a much different kind of development in East Allentown.